You've been in Northern Nevada for years and years and years. You look down there and you don't even recognize it now at this point. And Jeff Jacobs is a big part in making a lot of those changes happen. Today, Jacobs Entertainment announced almost $130 million in more development projects for downtown, so he ain't done yet. Good evening, everyone. I'm Ryan Canada.
And I'm Kristen Revington. Thanks for keeping it here for 5:30. So this includes new festival grounds, which will be opening maybe sooner than you expect.
Right.
In the next several weeks, in fact. It also includes an expansion to the current property and then housing projects, just to name a few. Jayden Urban joins us here in the studio after walking the property and learning about some of the projects that are set to be built near downtown Reno with the CEO today. Jayden, so how was it?
Yeah, so I mean, like we had mentioned, there's so much going on, so there's only so much that we could, ultimately check out. We kind of had to go in phases of kind of what's happening next that people can expect, and then we did get a chance to talk about some of those big picture things that we did ultimately get to walk around with. So there's something that will be completed for this summer, for next year, and then we're looking at things 10 years down the line.
To start our walk around, Jacobs showed us plans for the resort, also highlighting things he names after his kids.
Spa Clenet, named after my two daughters, Claire and Renee.
He then showed us some art pieces he just bought and is looking to bring over to the resort.
Art is a great common denominator. It brings people together, it soothes the soul.
Our first stop for the bigger projects is the Rolling Art Banquet Hall. It'll include a dining room and some cars you won't find elsewhere.
So we have Ferrari's 5 supercars that go back to the 70s. We have all 5 of them. This will be the only public display that I know of anywhere in the world where you can see all 5 of Ferrari's supercars.
That's looking to be done sometime next year, along with the new north entrance to the casino.
So the front entrance will come out about here. There's going to be more gaming, more art, RJ's Sports Lounge, named after my son. And then eventually, if the demand is there, we'll continue that to a phase 2 front entrance, which will include a tower where the pool currently is.
And since there isn't much room around the resort, the only way they can build is up.
Is there more challenges with building more vertically?
Your laydown is tougher, for your steel and that. We'd probably have to close Ralston during construction, that kind of thing.
Like he said, that second phase won't be for a while, but in just a few weeks, the new festival grounds that can hold 15,000 people is expected to be ready for the summer.
Capacity, the largest outdoor venue in the market.
Jacob says they will be looking to get A-list artists to stop on here and also have plans for another smaller venue near the grounds.
The plans are to have a building there that seats maybe 4,000 people, indoor Vegas-style showroom, with a wall that can open up in the summertime, and the acts play to the festival grounds.
There are also plans to build more parking garages to help deal with the influx of traffic. But until then, Jacobs recommends folks to use rideshare options like Lyft and Uber to get down there. Next, we took a bird's eye view to see what else Jacobs has planned.
Those buildings that are boarded up, that's the Glow Gardens. That's where the wedding chapel is. That's Housing Authority, that we're going to swap that for a new building for them on 2nd Street. Eventually, you come back in 10 years, you'll see more and more housing along 2nd Street.
And that still doesn't cover all the plans that Jacobs has. Currently, he's spent about $400 million on the resort and says he won't be surprised if the total for his vision comes out to about $2 billion.
And Jacobs says that this is what he loves to do, rebuilding urban communities. His goal is to make downtown Reno a vibrant place that attracts many to the biggest little city. Covering the story, Jayden Urban, 2 News Nevada.